I were 20 years younger, this would be the perfect time to tell my folks, hey, I'm going into music full time. It's been 30 years in the making because I spent the last 25 years in advertising. But all along I had music, and though it was very difficult to manage both, I thank God for that. I always wanted to create a sound that really was in some way an essence of my influences. Carnatic music was a very strong part of my upbringing. Then as one got older, one got exposed to all the classic rock bands and Pink Floyd, and I still remember the Dark Side of the Moon album and the impact it had on me, Jethro Tull. Then I discovered the flute and began expressing myself, trying desperately to get those sounds that Ian Anderson would get on the flute, you know. And then I stumbled upon jazz that really sort of excited me and touched some intellectual bone somewhere. All of this was in my head, and then finally I threw humility to the winds and I said, let me create a band with my name in it. Okay. And that's how the Rajeev Raja Combine sort of came about. And really the idea was to have a sort of modular, flexible kind of band where the sound is consistent, and I'm consistent, and the rest of the musicians could change depending on availability. The first album was truly a labor of love. You can't really define the sound. It's got so many elements of, all I'd like to say is it's sort of like me. I'm a combination of many influences, and so is the sound of Cosmic Chant. We were incredibly happy with the limited success of the album. Everybody who's heard it has loved it. Whoever's picking up the CD is saying, I want to go back home, I just want to light a few candles, I want to pour myself a single malt or a nice glass of red wine, and I want to play the CD and I want to listen to it. Really, that's the kind of space and sound that we wanted to create. Composition itself is rooted in a sense of fusion, and therefore it's effortless, and the beauty is the same music can actually be interpreted and sound different by the kind of musicians that sort of join in. Is the sound of Rajeev Raja Combine fixed, or is it variable? You know, that's something I need to answer.